to Toronto Bike Trails. I'm your host, Shoreline Mountain Bike. Together, we'll explore some of Toronto's amazing bike trails, take in a little bit of the local culture, learn some history, and even find some cool places to hang out and have a cold one. In this episode, we're going to ride from Ontario Place to Harbourfront's Queen's Quay. Difficulty, easy. We are following the Martin Goodman Trail along Lakeshore Avenue, eastbound. Our first stop is Battery Park, where in 2002, to celebrate World Youth Day, they erected a giant Inukshuk. This stone monument is based on the stone cairns erected by the Inuit peoples of the north and used as guide stones and to mark special places. Up next is Coronation Park, named after the coronation of King George VI in 1937. This is a great place to bring the dogs, since they have a leash-free dog park to run around in. The trail runs alongside the Tip Top Tailors condo, which used to be the Tip Top Tailors factory, back in the days when Canada made its own clothing. The waterfront trail turns into Queen's Quay, and you have to ride along the road. Here we are at one of my favorite places on the harbour, the Toronto Music Garden. It was inspired by Bach's Suite No. 1 in G major for unaccompanied cello. Yeah, definitely Bach in G major. But I also think it has a hint of Beethoven in A minor. Maybe it's just me. I like it because there are many quiet places to sit and take in nature. And in the summer, there are lots of free outdoor concerts. Free is always good. We are now riding along the Toronto Harbour, which has been used since before the founding of Toronto, when it was still called the town of York, over 200 years ago. In those days, the shoreline came all the way to Front Street. But over the years, the shoreline was filled in to create Queen's Quay. Here's a painting of what Toronto Harbour looked like in the 1840s. This is the WestJet stage, which also hosts free concerts all summer long. Coming up is the Power Plant Art Gallery. This is one of my favorites of the many great art galleries in Toronto. I really like the opening night parties. There are so many things to see and do around Harbourfront that we have just barely scratched the surface. Anyways, it's time to make a pit stop at the Watermark Irish Pub and Eatery on the corner of Queen's Quay Terminal. I've been bringing all my girlfriends here for years. Next time on Toronto Bike Trails, we're going to go from here to Cherry Beach. And remember, folks, if you're going to drink and bicycle, at least you'll have a good excuse for being naked.